Hi, I'm Randy Pierson, Vice President of Life and Annuities for Gordon Marketing. And I've got with me today Paul Bechtold, our manager of our debt elimination programs. And today on this episode of Selling Life and Annuities, we're going to talk about how you as an advisor can find the best path that's suited for you, your skill sets, and your needs on how to be successful in selling permanent life insurance. Stay tuned. All right, Paul. You know, every agent out there that we come across probably has different needs, right? Generally speaking, they all have different varying needs, different skill sets, different knowledge levels. But they all want to be successful. They all want to sell more insurance. They all want to help more people. They all want to make more money. So let's talk about the paths that agents can take here at Gordon Marketing where we can help them be more successful.
Well, let's talk about the Your Family Bank program first, because it's the one that I probably spent the most time on, but we've added another debt elimination program as well. But what I have found with both programs is that agents want to kind of take a time out, go hibernate in the corner, figure out how it all works, come back, and they feel kind of naked and alone out there if they don't have all the information. Okay, and both programs, by their very nature, tend to be a little bit complex. There's a lot of moving parts, especially if you're not familiar with how cash value life insurance works or is structured. That can be very cumbersome. So I really boiled it down to what I've seen over the years that I've done this is there's really two paths to success. The first is what I would call the apprentice path, which is you go out, you get your feet wet, and you look for customers that fit the given platform, okay? Mm-hmm. And then you partner up with somebody, and that's one of the beauties of Gordon Marketing is we have experts in-house that can help with any type of life insurance or annuity sale, okay? And all they have to do is really find the client and bring the case to us, and then we educate as we go, okay? Yeah. Similarly, they could partner up with an experienced field rep, another agent out there that they could do case splits with and learn as they go that way. Mm-hmm. That way they're making money right away and they're not under the burden of having to answer all the questions and getting stuck or caught with the client and unable to do that.
Yeah, and I firmly feel that, you know, most agents are their own worst enemy as it relates to making sales because of their fear. Not a fear of communicating or prospecting or having conversations, but their fear of a lack of knowledge, right? They're so fearful that they don't have the answer to a particular question that a client might ask, that it paralyzes them into inaction, right? And the reality is that none of us know everything. I don't know everything. You don't know everything. But the key to success is knowing where you can find the answers and or the assistance, which is what we're talking about here.
Exactly. And what I see also is when they come across a new program or paradigm, you know, everybody's real excited at first. You see all the potential, you see all the possibilities. You start thinking of all the clients that you're going to help and all the money that you're going to make. And then they get overwhelmed. Okay. Right. And so the inclination is instead of going down path A as the apprentice, they want to go down what I would call path B, which is you're the journeyman and the expert, right? You're the trainer, right? And you just can't get there fast enough.
So you're always getting ready to sell, right? I mean,
right,
like,
exactly.
Oh my God.
It creates its own conundrum in that I can't get started until I learn a little bit more, but I'm never going to learn a little bit more until I get a few cases under my belt.
Absolutely.
Right? So what my recommendation is don't get caught in that trap. Start with path A, because everybody's going to start with path A, and build up your skills as you go along. And then it's strictly a function of how much energy you put into learning from there forward that you get to switch over to path B. And the other side of that is this, Randy. Sometimes the best path for you is to stay on path A. Yeah. Is simply find the client and team up with somebody that's going to do all the heavy lifting, right? It's a matter of time management, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Where's my time best spent? Especially if you're doing other things. If you're selling health, you're selling Medicare, you're doing other things that many of our agents at Gordon Marketing are doing. Yep. Don't try to be the expert.
Absolutely.
Choose that path on purpose.
I think we've all seen some of the best salespeople are just really great communicators. They have great conversations. They build excellent rapport, but many of them aren't really detail oriented. Many of them aren't inclined necessarily to learn the intricacies of the software tools and frankly, let's be real, the intricacies of some of the policies and products that we offer. And that's okay. You need to always aspire to learn what you need to know to do the best job you can for your clients. But you also need to earn a living. And if earning a living means that you open the doors and you have the conversations and you stimulate the interest and you bring in somebody else that has the product knowledge and the expertise, that's okay because you're still serving the client needs, right?
Exactly.
So let's talk for a minute then about those opportunities that you can bring to the table for either the novice agent who wants to sort of take the apprentice path or the person who really wants to dive into the training. I mean, what are we doing recently that can assist them in achieving both of those objectives?
Well, in both the debt platforms that I work with, the first thing I encourage every agent to do is listen. You're interested in this program for a reason. You have a client in mind. Start with getting me a financial fact finder filled out and bringing me the case. And let me show you how we can tee that up. And if I don't do that, and one of the things I love about our new program is we got 3 great guys that can help them go out in the field and be super successful right out of the gate. They are going to guarantee their success. And those guys have proven their worth. Okay.
Yeah.
To the expert person, and I have many conversations with guys that are experts. A couple are top YFB producers that are perennially at our expo every year receiving awards and so forth. We have deeper conversations about sales points, about product features, about positioning, about higher level sales skills that they need to develop in order to kind of sharpen the saw and become more efficient at what they already do. Yeah,
and I agree. But the most important thing is having that conversation with the consumer, right?
Right.
And once again, whether you choose to take an apprentice path or the expert path, right, the aficionado, the key is to have the conversation. And that's what I see is the biggest need for a lot of our agents is you just need to open the door and have that dialogue. But if you want those tools, like Paul mentioned, like a fact finder and some more intense training on product or otherwise, certainly you can reach out to Paul anytime at Gord Marketing. Shoot him an email, paul@gordmarketing.com, and he can help you out. He's a 24/7 guy, and he stands ready to provide the assistance you need to open more doors, have more conversations, make more sales, and make more money. But with that, Paul, listen, we've kind of run out of time here. So I want to ask you viewers out there to do me a favor and click subscribe, as well as the notification bell, so that every time we come out with new content, which happens to be every Tuesday, you'll be sure and be notified. Also, be sure and check us out on LinkedIn. We're posting these videos every week on LinkedIn, as well as additional content on some of the new product offerings and other things that we're bringing to the table to help you be a better salesman and help your clients more. But with that, Paul, thank you very much for participating with me today. And thank you for watching. Happy selling.